Pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park, Saturday, December the 6th at 5:55. 10 races this evening to Peta Fast as always. Race 5 will start our 20-cent single six jackpot, that carryover in excess of $18,000. Tonight's 7th race is our featured event, the first running of the $125,000 Boone County 3-year-olds and up, traveling the classic distance of 1.25 miles. Big size field of 11 in the Boone County. Let's open up our programs. Here are tonight's changes for the Saturday card. In the opener, scratches 13 and 14. Can of Corn and Royal Flush Hearts, both of the also eligibles out of the Saturday night opener. Jockey change on the 10, Warlord. Gerardo Corrales is inactive. Walter Rodriguez is the new jockey. 10, Warlord. Walter Rodriguez. Ready for the Saturday opener. And there they go. Papa Alden out quickly with King Hazelton. Warlord wants to go. He wasn't the quickest into stride. Turbo Man from the far outside probably is in midfield. From the inside races Storm and Willie. Racing with Storm and Willie along the inside there is Utopian Treasure. So back to the top spot where Papa Alden has a big lead, better than 3.5 lengths. Warlord makes a move into second, and he's closing in before the 3/8. King Hazelton is third. Storm and Willie from the inside. Probably Man races inside of Turbo. Probably races inside of Turbo Man. And here's one trying to close. That's Dark Diamond. He's making up ground to the far outside, about 8 lengths off the lead. He's 4 wide with a lot of momentum in the run to the quarter pole. Papa Alden still with the lead. Warlord's in a good position. Dark Diamond with the overland route to the far outside. He continues his run, but Warlord's the one to beat. Warlord has come away with the lead, and look at him strengthen his stride and quickly get rid of Papa Alden. The rail races for the balance with Probably and Dark Diamond. Also there, King Hazelton. No doubt about the winner. It's Warlord. Good-looking winner to start the card. Probably second, third, and fourth involves Papa Alden and Dark Diamond. Convincing winner to start the Saturday card, number 10, Warlord at 4-5. Kind of looks like a gift right now. 7 Probably was second. The photo signs up on the board for third and fourth. The final running time, 1:10 and 89/100ths. Warlord winning debut, 3-year-old Chestnut gelding by a Daredevil out of the Data Link mare, High Tech. By Three Chimneys Farm LLC. Wesley Ward, the winning trader, winning jockey is Walter Rodriguez. Warlord was bred in Kentucky by Three Chimneys Farm LLC, along with Turf Stable Racing LLC. Prices from the Saturday opener, that 10-7 exact is $16.70. Trifecta 10-7 11 $124.11. 10-cent superfecta 10-7 11 5 $114.54. Second race named in honor of Perry Utes. Scratches 1, 5, 8, 10, and 11. 1, 5, 8, 10, and 11 out of race 2. Both the also eligibles draw in. For Boys Code, a jockey change being announced for the first time. For Boys Code, race 2, Alberto Burgos. For Boys Code, a jockey change to Alberto Burgos. Second race will start the early pick 4. 6:25 is the post time. And there they go, stumbling start, Pierce elevated. Cow Creek Kid begins the best. Faster is showing pace with Canoes. Beck Spirit comes away running in the 4th spot, but it's Cow Creek Kid into the first turn, taking full advantage of his inside draw. He's the speed. Canoes is right there keeping him honest. Beck Spirit is into third, and Faster broke alertly, and he's content to be in that 4th spot, traveling well enough through the early stages. 2.5 off the lead. 4 lengths to Pierce elevated after the stumbling start. Better than 2. 2.5 to Moat the Fill with the Boys Code, and Sticky Note is the last of all. So they pass the 5/8, and with the lead, it's Cow Creek Kid, 3 parts of a length. Canoes is second. Beck Spirit gets a little closer from third in the clear. Faster continues to stay within himself along the inside, fourth with 3 lengths to find. Now he makes a bid for third, and he's beginning to close in on the top 2. It's a break of at least 6 lengths to Boys Code, along with Pierce Elevated 3 wide and Motafil from between runners, and Sticky Note is at the back. Cow Creek Kid, Canoes right there keeping him honest, and Faster now gets away from the inside, and he's gradually gaining on the top 2. Here's Faster within a length at the quarter pole. Break of about 5 lengths to Boys Code. Top of the lane, Cow Creek Kid and Canoes, and here comes Faster. Faster's been getting the run of the race, and he's ready to make his move. And Boys Code is trying to quicken in. He's 4 lengths off the lead. Faster and Cow Creek Kid. Faster is up to the front. Cow Creek Kid is second. Here's Faster. He looked like a winner of the entire trip, and he wins by a length and a half. The Cow Creek Kid. How about Sticky Note leveling off smartly in the concluding stages? He's up for third, then Boys Code. Faster was faster than everyone tonight in the second race. He was traveling pretty good through the early stages, well within himself throughout the running of the race, and gradually was gaining on the top 2 throughout. Took him a little while to finally push on by Cow Creek Kid, but it's Faster proving to be the best in race 2, 137 and 4/100ths. And you are reminded that the 13 Decatur Street was a late scratch from tonight's second race. Faster is in the winner's circle, a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Accelerate out of the Giants Causeway mare, Perfect Cause, by Jennifer Tooley and Dolce Vita Farm. Jennifer is the winning trader, winning jockey, the Axeman Luan Machado. And it was bred in Kentucky by Patch and Wilkes Farm LLC, along with Catherine Day and Orchard Park. Exacta, $57.54. Trifecta, $81.06. 10-3 double, $15.18. 10-13 consolation double, $1.64. 10-cent superfecta, $41.11. Race 3, fillies and mares. 1 mile, $12,500 to $10,500 claimers. 3-year-olds and up, 1, 3, and 10 all scratched. 1, 3, and 10 out of this upcoming third. A double into pick 3. 8 Economic Hangover. Economic Hangover has that additional workout right here at Turfway Park. 26th of November, half mile, 50 and 2/5 breezing. Post time for the third, 5 minutes away. And there they go. Very slow start for Economic Hangover. Blossoming begins the best along the inside. She's showing good pace with Jack Summer. Also there is Lady Hamilton as they fire into the first turn. It's Blossoming with the lead along the inside. Blossoming making the pace. Right there with her is Jack Summer. And from the outside is Lady Hamilton. Here's the favorite, Spoils of War, setting up shop in the 4th spot. And she's about 4 lengths off the lead. And she's going pretty smoothly through the early stages. About a length and a half to Cleopatra's Nile. It's more than 6 lengths back to Curl's Night Out. And Economic Hangover, after that slow start, is the last of all. Blossoming makes the pace, and Lady Hamilton is her partner from the outside. In third, races Jack Summer, and here's the favorite, Spoils of War, traveling beautifully heading into the turn. She's in the clear, she's eager to go, and she's ready to make her move. Here goes Spoils of War to the outside with all the momentum at the 3/8, and she's going to be the one to beat. Spoils of War comes away with the lead, opens up. Blossoming is second. Jack Summer is third. Lady Hamilton gives way. Cleopatra's Nile, then Curl's Night Out, and Economic Hangover. But how about Spoils of War? She's made this huge move, and she's the one to run down. Spoils of War opening up with ease. The real race will be for the ballads. Chasing her in second is Jack Summer. Curl's Night Out tries to close in for a minor placing. She's outside of Cleopatra's Nile, but it's all about Spoils of War, and it's 7-5. All aboard! Spoils of War, an easy winner. Jack Summer was second, then Curl's Night Out, and Cleopatra's Nile finished fourth to complete the superfecta. 9 Spoils of War is the unofficial winner. Second place to the 4, Jack Summer. Third place 6, Curl's Night Out. And fourth place 5, Cleopatra's Nile. 137 and 48/100ths the final time. Spoils of War, about as easy as in a winner you'll get. Spoils of War just toyed with this group. She is a 5-year-old dark bear brown mare by War Dancer out of the Patriot Act mare. One more act. Spoils of War was bred in New York by Matthew McGuire, owned by Christopher Fabian. The trainer is Horacio De Paz, and the winning jockey is Victor Carrasco. And race 3 is official. 9-4-6-5. 10-3-9 early pick 3, $18.81. 10-13-9 consolation pick 3. I'll get back to that one. The 9-4 exacta, $36.16. 9-4-6 trifecta, $44.82. That consolation pick 3, 10-13-9, $2.27. Trifecta, $44.82. Double, $3-9, $17.22. 10 cent super, $23.54. 9-4-6-5, the winning combination. 10 races this evening, so the fourth race will offer a mid-pick 4, 12 and 13, both scratch, bold luck. And V's Reason, 12 and 13 out of the fourth. Number 4, Last Chance Dance, 1 pound of it. 14, West Maple will draw in. Mid-pick 4 here in the fourth. 7:25 the post time. And there they go. Beautiful beginning. Out for the lead is Jersey's Parade with Learning to Fly. These are the two quickest into stride, and they get hooked up immediately before this first turn. Jersey's Parade, a narrow lead. Right there with her from the outside, Learning to Fly. Rainbow Rania is third. And there's Beast in the fourth spot with West Maple and Cedrato surrounding her. It's a break of a length and a half. And racing there along the inside is Moondance Laura. Moondance Laura races with Fifth Wheel. Fifth Wheel with the green silks and the white cap, 6 lengths off the lead. And following them is Last Chance Dance. From the outside is Hearts United. Pittori Adoro second last, and Dreaming of Nana is the last of all. And it's Jersey's Parade, half a length to Learning to Fly. Rainbow Rania is forwardly positioned, and so too is West Maple. Beast is in the fifth spot, and there goes Fifth Wheel and Hearts United. They're moving in together, and they're closing in 3 and 4 wide at the 3/8. And we're going to stick with this group up front. Jersey's Parade with the lead. Learning to Fly is second. Rainbow Rania along the rail. West Maple is there. So too is Fifth Wheel. She's at least 4 wide. Hearts United is 5 wide. Pittori de Oro tries to close. Cedrato's beginning a bid, trying to sneak through and opening along the inside. She's going to go to the 2-path. Many chances. Jersey's Parade. Also there with her is West Maple. And Hearts United's now stalling with her bid. It's Jersey's Parade, and Jersey's Parade has the lead. And fighting on along the inside is Rainbow Rania trying to post this upset. And it will be Rainbow Rania from Jersey's Parade, then West Maple, Pittori Doro, Hearts United, and Cedrato. 139 and 4/100ths. Rainbow Rania riding that rail throughout. Coming to get Jersey's Parade in the concluding stages. 139 and 4/100ths. Lots and lots of action in that one. They started to really bunch up at about the 5/16ths. Just waiting for somebody to assert themselves. That was not the case. Photo sign is up on the board. Rainbow Rania. Jersey's Parade, stand by for the numbers. Rainbow Rania is in the winner's circle. 3-year-old Bay Filly by Quality Road out of the Go Zapper mare. Right by Andrew Warren and Rania Warren. Winning a trainer is Pavel Madejka. Winning jockey is Dylan Machado. Still working on a nickname for Dylan. KK threw out a couple. I gotta think this over just a little bit. Dylan Machado. Winning jockey, Rainbow Rania. She's the unofficial winner. Rainbow Rania was bred in Kentucky by Andrew Warren. Pick 3, $3.95, $53.33. 5-3 exacta, $45.60. 5-3-14 trifecta, $112.26. 9-5 double, $17.29. 10-cent super, $98.49. On to the fifth race. Race 5 will begin our 20-cent single six jackpot, the Timothy Kegel Memorial, $18,000 plus single six carryover. Both the also eligibles have been scratched out of the fifth, consolidated and dismiss. Six in the dark, a jockey change to Adam Beschizza. And there they go, awkward beginning, no mo limbo, slow start for fight time. Big Gary part of the pace, zapping strike is there, so too is Shellac in final countdown. War Legend wants to mix it up from the inside. After them is Policy Change with Juju B. And advancing is Policy Change. Juju B just in front of him. In the dark is the one outside of Juju B. Towards the tail is Fight Time. Fight Time races with Zaptata, No Mo Limbo, and Engineers the last of all. Shellac has the lead. Zapping Strike is his pace partner. Big Gary's pursuing them with War Legend traveling smartly from the inside. Final countdown splits them. After that, in the dark, now hitting his stride with Policy Change to the far outside with the white blinkers. Juju B along the inside. It's Shellac and Zapping Strike. They've been hooked up for a long time. War Legends trying to find somewhere to go. He's going to go to the two-path, and here he comes with his run. Big Gary is there. Big Gary, Zapping Strike, War Legend up the inside, then Shellac. Big Gary, War Legend from the inside. Big Gary and War Legend. Big Gary, War Legend. It's Big Gary. Big Gary from War Legend, then final countdown. And checking in fourth was Policy Change. What a horse race, 110 and 24 100s. Lots and lots of chances. War Legend had run at the top of the lane. He just had trouble trying to find somewhere to go. The previous race replay right there, so disregard that. It was the 12 Big Gary and the 3 War Legend coming to the wire together. 110 and 24 100s. Slow start there for Engineer, watching the slow-mo with the head-on view. Love this angle. There's the real finish. Big Gary and War Legend. Big Gary, War Legend. Big Gary over War Legend. Then final countdown and Policy Change. We'll wait for the numbers to get posted. And race 5 is official. 12-3, a 9-4. Big Gary's in the winner's circle. A 3-year-old bay gelding by Speightster out of the Malibu Moon Mare Sea Level Drive. Owned by Fab 4 Stable LLC. Barry King, the winning trader-winning jockey, Walter Rodriguez. A double for Walter Rodriguez. Big Gary was bred in Kentucky by 10 Lane Farm LLC. Big Gary named in honor of the late trainer Gary Sims. Big Gary is owned by members of Gary's family and former clients. Gary Sims would be so proud of Big Gary getting it done at 11-1. Big Gary, the official winner in the upset to start tonight's 20-cent single six jackpot. $24 winner. That exacta $192.36. The trifecta $1,824.68. 512 double $101.89. The pick 3 $150.81. Early pick 5 $1,814.35. 4 out of 5 $19.28. Early pick 4, $1,297.28. 10-cent super is a good one, $1,978.47. Race 6 is named in honor of Town Development Group. It will begin our late pick 5. Scratches 2, 7, 11, and 12. Vodka and Ginger Ale, Cruisin' and Boozin', Big Salt Lick, and Gold Surge. Both the alsos draw in. 1 Tiverton, a jockey change to Luan Machado. 8:25 approximate post time for the 6th, named in honor of Town Development Group. And there they go, slight stumble from Homie. Fair and Loathing at the tail of the field. Homie makes a pretty quick recovery. He's vying for the top spot. Inside of Slider. And then we'll go to Henry the Hank from the extreme outside. Along the inside is Holy Alimony and Truly Legit's the gray. It's a break of 2.5 lengths or so to Heavy Hitter. More than 3 back to Hey Buddy, Tiverton, Ocean Victory, and Fair and Loathing's the last of all. Homie's the speed. Homie's the speed from Slider, and Holy Alimony Truly Legit is third. Henry the Hank's vying for that 4th spot from the far outside. He's advancing 3 deep as they head into the turn. Heavy Hitters a little more than 4 lengths off the pace. It's a break of at least 4 lengths back to Hey Buddy with Ocean Victory under pressure. Fair and Loathing and Tiverton are at the back. Homie and Slider vie for the lead. Henry the Hank's getting a little closer with a deep charge. Homie still has the lead. Slider is right there to his outside. Homie and Slider 1-2 throughout. Holy Alimony chases them. Tiverton's making up a ton of ground, and here he comes. He's the late threat to Homie, who puts away Slider. Tiverton's rolling to the outside, and here comes Tiverton with a big final quarter mile. Homie ran his heart out. He's second best. Photo for 3rd and 4th with Fair and Loathing and Holy Alimony. 116 and 53 100ths. Homie dueling with Slider throughout. He put away the favorite, but he could not fend off Tiverton, who really was rolling home in the center of the racetrack. Tiverton a length plus victory from Homie, then Fair and Loathing for 3rd, and a photo there with Holy Alimony. 116 and 53 100ths the final time. Tiverton is in the winner's circle. He is a 5-year-old bay gelding by Expert Eye out of the Mizzen Masked Mare Ultrasonic. Rapid rewards for Big Rig Racing and winning trader Chris Hartman. It's a double on the evening for the Axeman Luan Machado. Tiverton was bred in Great Britain by Juddmonte Farms Limited. There's that exact to $69.52. The trifecta $203.34. A 12-1 double $69.37. 5-12-1 pick 3 $265.14. 10-cent super 110.43. The winning combination. That 10-cent superfecta is worth $281.66. 7th race is our Saturday night featured event, the first running of the Boone County Stakes, $125,000 guaranteed, 3-year-olds and up. Traveling the classic distance of 1.25 miles. Vincent Cheminade, you jockey on the 1, fantastic again. This race will begin our late pick 4. Up next, the first running of the Boone County Stakes. Just about ready for the Saturday feature. And there they go in the first running of the Boone County Stakes. Tappet Shoes at the tail of the field. Fantastic again is showing pace with strong quality. Genius Jimmy Wakan is there in Common Defense. Is 5 wide through the early stages. Nice move by Prince of Power from the outside all the way to the inside. Under the wire for the first time. After him, it's Swift Delivery. We'll go to Safe Trip Home. Zverev from the inside. Honor Marie and Tappet Shoes is at the back. Looks like some pace on for 1.25 miles. Fantastic again in strong quality. Genius Jimmy is there. And so too is Wakan, making a move into 3rd, and he's pushing the action 3 deep. Behind them races along the inside. That is Prince of Power with that great move. To his outside is Common Defense. 3 lengths off the pace. Common Defense is in the clear. It's a break of 2 lengths to Swift Delivery with Tappet Shoes. Another 2 lengths to Safe Trip Home. Zverev is second last, covering Honor Marie, and they are going quick, especially for 1.25 miles over the Tapeta. 22-2 and 45-3. Wakan, strong quality and fantastic again. Common Defense is up close. He races in the clear from the outside. Common Defense is outside of Genius Jimmy as they race into the far turn. They're going to Tappet Shoes. Swift Deliveries 5 lengths from the front. Safe Trip Home's getting closer, so too is Zverev. They start to bunch up. Honor Marie towards the tail. Here comes Common Defense and Tappet Shoes. Common Defense in hand glides up to the front. He's the one to come and catch in the Boone County Stakes. Tappet Shoes is all in. Zverev is beginning his move, but Common Defense beat him to the punch. Common Defense forwardly positioned throughout. He's the one to reel in. Zverev is rolling to the outside, and Safe Trip Home's finding his stride. Common Defense the leader. Zverev is chasing him to the wire. Here comes Zverev after Common Defense. Zverev has momentum, and he will win the Boone County Stakes. Zverev from Common Defense, then Safe Trip Home and Tappet Shoes. They went pretty fast early, 22-2, 45-3, 110 for 3/4. Absolutely sizzling tempo for a mile and a quarter over the Tapeta. Common Defense forwardly positioned throughout. He was in the clear, covering more ground, about 3.5 off the pace. Considering the tempo, it's amazing he stuck around as long as he did. He glided up to the front, but here's Zverev with a huge stretch run to run him down in the Boone County Stakes. Zverev is in the winner's circle. That is 3 in a row. He's a 4-year-old bay gelding by Oscar Performance out of the Thunder Gulch mare Balance, by Paradise Farms Corporation, along with David Stedacher. Mike Maker is the winning trader. 3 on the evening for the Axeman, Luan Machado. Zverev was bred in Kentucky by Andrew Warren. Congratulations to the connections of Zverev, the official winner of the Boone County Stakes. 5-9-6-8, top 4 finishers. That exacta $64.38. Trifecta $83.93. 12-1-5 pick 3, $291.77. 10-cent super, $197.29. Trifecta $83.93. 1-5 double, $38.05. Mid pick 4, a big one, $3,090.51. On to the 8th race. The late pick 3 starts here in the 8th. Scratch 3, Eyewitness. 13 draws in, picking up the services of Danny Sheehy. And there they go. Pretty good start for all. Speedy Big Vince is showing pace. Also there, Who's Your Daddy Now? Global Sensation from the top shelf. Mia Comet amongst the action. It's Bourbon 30 is eager to go with the leaders. Chisler sitting a trip along the inside. In a Jam is the gray. He's in no hurry, joined by Princetown. And from his outside, there races Kavote. It's a break of 2 lengths to Cairo Caper, 3 clear of Surf City. And Declaration Time is the last of all. Speedy Big Vince has the lead, a length to Who's Your Daddy Now. Chisler's up close. So too is Mia Comet. It's Bourbon 30 from between runners. And Global Sensations beginning his bid, committed to a 4-wide trip. In a Jam is 5 lengths off the lead. He races outside of Princetown, who's closing up the inside. Kavod with a wide journey, then Cairo Caper. And Surf City's beginning to hit his best stride. He's closing in, so it is Big Vince. It's Bourbon 30. Now tackling him, they make a little bit of contact. They're shoulder to shoulder. Big Vince, and it's Bourbon 30. Up the inside, Cairo Caper. Big Vince staying on smartly. It's Bourbon 30 having trouble putting him away. It's Bourbon 30. Another one for the Axeman, Luan Machado. It's Bourbon 30 from Big Vince, Cairo Caper. In a Jam in Surf City. 115 and 30/100ths. It's all about Luan Machado this evening. Bourbon 30 looked very, very good, winning a recent turf race at Churchill Downs. Smooth transition here to the Tapeta at Turfway Park. How about the effort from the 8, Big Vince? He did all the heavy lifting. Took a very sharp horse to come and get him in the concluding stages. 115 and 30/100ths the final time. It's Bourbon 30. That's 2 in a row. Good-looking recent winner. Good-looking winner this evening. 4-year-old Dark Bear Brown Gelding by Outwork out of the Stormy Atlantic mare, Seattle Artist. Owned by Howling Pigeon Farms, LLC. Jeremiah Dwyer is the winning trader. How about the evening for the Axeman, Luan Machado, a four-bagger? It's Bourbon 30 was bred in Kentucky by Paul King. And the 8th race is official. 6817, top 4 finishers. That pick 3, 156, $94.96. 6-8 exacta, $40.54. Trifecta 6-8-1, $59.86. The double 5-6, $37.97. The 10-cent super 6-8-1-7, 6-8-1-7. The winning combination. 10-cent super, a little shy of $200. $196.29. Couple races to go on the Saturday night card. The 9th race, beginning the late daily double scratch. Both of the also eligibles, 13 and 14, began in Greenpoint and Risky Boy. That man, Luan Machado, picks up the 5, McVicker. Machado going for the high 5. Couple of additional workouts. One Lil Tony 2 phones. Lil Tony 2 phones. 3 diamonds on the 28th of November. Half mile 50 seconds breezing. And the 12 into the sunrise at Thoroughbred Training Center. 25th of November. 3/8, 37 and 2/5 breezing. Late daily double in about 21 minutes. And there they go. English Tide and In the Sunrise are showing pace. Lil Tony 2 phones also there, along with Wahatchee. And Wahatchee from between runners. Here's Pretty Fast. He races outside of Face Down. Also there is Zappin' It and Zombies the Gray along the rail. After them races Outkissed, along with Last Rue. McVicker and Mikey O'Prado are at the back. Lil Tony 2 phones from Wahatchee. English Tide is pushing 3 deep. In the Sunrise asked for his run 4 wide. Here comes Zombie. Zombie is having a look along the inside. He's progressing nicely. He's into 3rd within 3 of Lil Tony 2 phones. Lil Tony 2 phones and Wahatchee. And here comes Zombie, maneuvered off the inside. He's in the clear. And he's trying to close after Lil Tony 2 phones. Lil Tony 2 phones with the lead in deep stretch. Zombie now takes off in the center of the racetrack, and he's the one to recognize. Here comes Zombie, zooming by them all. Zombie is the winner. Second got tight between Wahatchee and Lil Tony 2 phones. 4th is tight with Pretty Fast and Face Down. 4 to 5 on Zombie. Looked the best on paper. Big evening for Walter Rodriguez. That's 3 for Mr. Rodriguez. Tight for 2nd and 3rd. Tight for 4th and 5th. 104 and 2/100ths the final time. Zombie. He's in the winner's circle. It's his 8th career score. A 6-year-old Gray-Aroan gelding by Cross Traffic out of the AP Warrior Mare. Sweet Nikosi, owned by Crafty Horse Racing LLC, along with Homer Schaefer, Robert Sulzberger Jr. Larry Ravelli is the winning trainer. Big evening for Walter Rodriguez. 3 on the Saturday card for Walter. Zombie was bred in Kentucky by Ryan Walsh. Pick 3's worth $45.50. 564 the winning combination. $4-3 exacta, $59.78. 4-3-1 trifecta, $270.52. The double 6-4, $7.94. And the 10-cent super coming up next. 4-3-1-10, that winning combination. Let's see what that 10-cent super pays. $185.89. One more race to go in the work week. One more race on the Saturday night card. The 10th and final, the nightcap. 1, 3, and 4 are all scratch. Scribble, half in, Milvin. 1, 3, and 4 out of the nightcap. Irving Moncada on the 7 ton of laughs. 14 Evelina, 1 pound over the weight. Both 13 and 14 do draw in. One more race to go on the Saturday card. And there they go. Beautiful beginning. From the inside, Canterbury Lane put into play pretty quickly. Also there from the inside is Bullet Baby and Ability. Ability's up close, but it's Canterbury Lane with the lead. Ability is up close from the second spot, then Bullet Baby. Sheramia vies for the third position. Rogue Justice from between runners. Tutabella has 4 lengths to make up. A length back to Smokin' Hot Wife. Ton of laughs from the inside. Farther out in the field races Country Club, covering Napa Girl, and Evelina is the last of all. So Canterbury Lane has made the pace to the 5/8, about a length. Ability is second, and Sheramia stalking smartly in the clear from third. Then we'll go to Bullet Baby, who races with Rogue Justice, and Tutabella racing with them in the clear. 3 off the lead, 3 deep. A length back to Smokin' Hot Wife. And there goes Napa Girl making an early bid heading into the turn. Ton of laughs from the inside. Evelina and Country Club are the last 2. Canterbury Lane, Sheramia turns up the pressure. Abilities all in under a drive. Tutabella's trying to gear up into the third spot. Canterbury Lane, the one to overhaul. Sheramia, Tutabella's launching her charge to the outside. It's Canterbury Lane who still has the lead. Sheramia took a crack at her. Tutabella could be the late player trying to close. Canterbury Lane with something in reserve. Tutabella makes a move into second, but it's Canterbury Lane, and it's a big night for Walter Rodriguez. 4 on the evening. He and Wesley Ward bookend the card. A double for Wesley. Tutabella second. Sheramia third. Then Ability and Ton of Laughs. Juan Machado had 4. Walter Rodriguez said, whatever you can do, I can do it just as well. 4 on the evening for Mr. Rodriguez. So Juan Machado, the Axeman, with 4, and Walter Rodriguez with 4. Canterbury Lane popped the starting gate. She was cruising throughout. Sheramia took a crack at her. Tutabella had a little look at the top of the lane. But it's Canterbury Lane, a convincing wire-to-wire winner over the 10. Tutabella, 137 and 15/100ths the final time. In the winner's circle is 5, Canterbury Lane, a 3-year-old Bay filly by Vacoma out of the Malibu Moon mare, Patricia's Ring, by 10 Broke Farm Incorporated. Wesley Ward bookends the card with Walter Rodriguez. 2 on the evening for Wesley and 4 for Walter Rodriguez. It was bred in Kentucky by Spendthrift Farm LLC. Exacta $23.08. Trifecta $29.62. 4-5 late double $8.08. Late pick 4 $165.06. 10-cent super $89.04. 20-cent single 6 is worth $4,500. $29.54. The late pick 3 $11.45. Super high 5 carryover and single 6 carryover into the Wednesday night card. Get you those carryovers in just a bit. So look at the first page of prices. Pretty much got that covered. The late pick 5, $543.62. 4 out of 5 is worth $8.64. Super high 5 carryover into Wednesday, $4,200, $11.91. 20-cent single 6 carryover will be $22,119.70. That's it for the Saturday card. That's it for the first week of action in the 2025 holiday meet here at Turfway Park. So plenty of great opportunities on the gaming floor. Stop by Bourbon and Brew. Drink or some food. We'll be back at it again on Wednesday. $22,000 plus single 6 carryover, $4,200 plus super high 5 carryover. And don't forget, fans, 1 week from tonight, it's our synthetic championships. 4 great races, big fields, great stakes races. That's 1 week from tonight. We'll be back at it again Wednesday with a 5:55 first post. When leaving the track, please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park. Good night, everyone.